That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am unbothered, I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh we. One shot.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence. Now the second-year man from Louisiana. Here's Elijah Mitchell.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
Well, they're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you get
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he's got the hook up to McLeod. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Here's Lawrence. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the ready.
Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
At the 6-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Chase Young make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Cade York on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
York able to send this one through.
And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They run again with Hines. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Cousins.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins. And this is incomplete.
The Falcons and Panthers, of course, division rivals. It wasn't a great year for either offense last year, that's for sure. Look at the final numbers. The Falcons, they were 29th in the league in total yardage. The Panthers were 30th. Certainly both looking for an uptick here in 2022.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different did on that play.
Romeo Okwara working his way in and getting the tackle for loss.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Cousins. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down. Throwing, Cousins.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
They run with Hines. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Holding, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Cousins to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
There with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Now Will Lutz, who went to college a stone's throw from here at Georgia State, comes on for the field goal attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Lawrence.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
Now Lawrence. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now to pump this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play action now. Cousins. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I would say it would probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. He gets it to Cooks. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. David Ojabo in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. 3rd and long for Cousins. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, usually when you get a right-footed kicker on the right hash, his goal is to draw the ball back to the middle. But this time, it doesn't move at all. He ends up missing off to the right.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
Still 3rd down.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. And to throw again is Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
The Panthers about ready to take over. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it?
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cousins now. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Cousins throw going into the hands of Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now it's Hines. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th down.
Here we go with Hill. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. And look, they got it. Good for them, but they were within his range. I know that would have been a long field goal. I'm kind of surprised he didn't kick it, though.
I guess what he's going to have to do is frame it as, I just had so much confidence in the offense there, that's why I went for it. It's not me saying you couldn't have made that field goal. I'm going to need you later. Stay ready.
Yeah, he did have the one miss earlier, but you're right. Stay ready. There's still plenty of time in this game. And some room to maneuver. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Hines. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Nyheim Hines, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Lawrence will throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Check. Kill. Block it.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On second and goal, Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On third and goal, Lawrence over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Well, the Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. York able to send this one through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Cousins on first down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A first down throw for Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again, it's Cousins. This is caught. It's Cooks. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. This is Hines.
Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Falcon. They needed 3.
got 6. First down, here's Mitchell.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A toss left side for Mitchell.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
In the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Block it, hand, opposite, hit.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Trevor Lawrence,
his 19th touchdown now of the season.
And the Falcons use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Anderson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now Cousins on fourth down. And he finds McLaurin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Cousins now from the 50.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Cousins.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Now Cousins.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football.
On first down, Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now Lawrence.
Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one will go down as 30. On the third down conversion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Now Lawrence.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. The Falcons on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That goes for a gain of 31. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Hines, and not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hines again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Hill. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
They run over center with Mitchell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Alert, alert. Check, coming.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit
and take a fourth-quarter lead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Cousins to throw it. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Hines, 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hines, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Hill, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Hines. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. 34 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Lawrence. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they take a knee.
It was a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put